Paper Research 1, a study titled Introducing Mobile Apps to Promote the Well-Being of German and Italian University Students Across National Application of the Technology Acceptance Model, 2022. Content Analysis and Literature Review Breakdown. Research emphasizes how mobile apps can enhance mental health using the Well-Being mobile app. Study aims to address stress and mental health challenges faced by university students in Germany and Italy. The Well-Being app offers tailored interventions such as tracking stress level and suggesting daily self-help exercise based on evidence-based design. The central framework used in the study is the Technology Acceptance Model. Methodology. The study employed a cross-cultural design comparing German and Italian students' response to the Well-Being app. SPSS 27 for descriptive statistic and normality test, M+7 for measurement and structural model validation. Key findings. Cross-cultural insights. German students had higher familiarity with mental health app compared to Italian students, highlighting cultural difference in technology adoption. App design and acceptance. The Well-Being app's success in attribute to its ease of use, cultural relevance, and evidence-based interaction. Its minimized barrier for first-time user while providing tailored recommendation. Validation of Technology Acceptance Model, which is TAM. The TAM dimension, which is PO, PEOU, and INS, were psychometrically validated across both nations. The model demonstrated strong fit indices, confirming its applicability in cross-national contexts. The analysis incorporates advanced statistical tools like confirmatory factor analysis and multiple group confirmatory factor analysis. Key indices such as comparative fit indices, which is CFI, Tucker-Lewis index, TLI, standardized root mean residual, SRMR, and root mean error of approximation, RMC, assessed for model's goodness of fit.
Paper Research 2, evaluating the impact the self-compassion has on level of compassion, psychological distress, and well-being. The author Ellen Beaumont, Neil Dagna, Sue Massey, Chris Iron. Year of 2024. Country from United Kingdom. Application use self-compassion apps. Purpose. Evaluated the impact the app has on participant level of compassion, well-being, self-criticism, and psychological distress. Target users, staff, and students at the University of Salford. Significant improvement in self-compassion, self-reassurance, well-being. Following the use of the self-compassion apps, they found that students and educators were more supportive of themselves, connecting more with their compassionate self, and noticed a reduction in self-criticism. Design mixed method study with pre, post, and 6-week follow-up measure. Participants, 52 staff and students from the University of Salford recruited through the university channels. Procedure, 28-day intervention using the self-compassion app, including daily session with psycho-education, mindfulness, and self-reflection. Measures, self-compassion scale, compassionate engagement and action scale, and other to assess self-compassion, stress, and anxiety. Data analysis, quantitative data were analyzed using independent t-test and Beveroni correction for multiple comparison. Literature review on design structure. The app provided a 28-day guide program combining theory and practical exercise. Theoretical basic based on compassion-focused therapy and compassionate mind training principles. Content include psychoeducation on compassion-focused therapy, guide interactions tools like emotion rating scale and reflection. User experience session to 10 to 20 minutes with optional daily prompt for engagement. Literature review on development basic adapted from the compassionate mind book rooted in CFT's principle technique focused on soothing rhythm, breathing, mindfulness, and compassionate imaginary accessibility. Initially available on iOS, limited tracking or user engagement. Literature review on testing or evaluation, outcome measure, pre-post, and 6-week follow-up. Measure assess change in self-compassion, self-criticism, stress, and anxiety. Finding significant improvement in self-compassion, emotion regulation, and reduction in self-criticism, stress, and anxiety. User feedback, participant report, greater self-awareness, and reduced inner criticism. Limitation, short intervention, duration, iOS inclusivity, and lack of engagement tracking.
Paper Research 3. The study is titled The Effectiveness of the Digital Mental Fitness Program, Positive Intelligence on Perceived Stress, Self-Compassion and Ruminative Thinking of Occupational Therapy Undergraduate Students Longitudinal Study. This research was conducted by Xiaoming Hua, Jing Yi Hua, Jing Shi, and Sok Mui Lim, who are affiliated with the Singapore Institute of Technology in 2024. The study focused on the Positive Intelligence PQ mobile app designed to reduce perceived stress, increase self-compassion, and decrease rumination. The target user were first-year occupational therapy undergraduates. Lecture review methodology. The study employed a longitudinal methodology to assess the Positive Intelligence PQ program's impact on perceived stress, self-compassion, and rumination among first-year occupational therapy students in Singapore. The Using convenience setting, 64 out of 98 invited students completed all phases of the study, which included pre-test, protest, and 5-month follow-up. The 6-week program integrated app-based activities, weekly video lesson, and small group discussion to strengthen mental fitness by targeting self-command, saboteur interception, and positive thinking. Data collection involved validated surveys like the perceived stress skill, self-compassion skill, and rumination sub-skill alongside app usage logs. Repeated measure ANOVA and moderated regression analysis were used to evaluate changes and the role of app engagement, supported by tests to validate data assumption. Ethical approval, informed consent, and data anonymization ensure research integrity. This robust methodology provided insight into the program's short and long-term efficacy. Literature review design. The Positive Intelligent PQ program was designed as a 6-week intervention to improve mental well-being by focusing on self-command, saboteur interception, and sage mindset. It combined daily app-based exercises with weekly group discussion to balance personal learning and peer support, making it both flexible and interactive. Literature review development. The program included 15-minute daily mindfulness exercises, weekly short videos explaining key concepts, and group discussion in pods for sharing and support. Personalization was added through a pre-program assessment to tailor exercises to individual challenges, ensuring a more engaging and effective experience. Literature review evaluation. The program effectiveness was measured through pre-test, post-test, and follow-up surveys on stress, self-compassion, and rumination. While students showed improvements in self-compassion and reduced rumination immediately after the program, these benefits were not sustained after 5 months, and stress level increased. Reduced app usage after the program was a key factor limiting long-term impact. Result and finding. The result showed significant improvement in self-compassion and reduction in rumination immediately after the program. However, perceived stress level did not change significantly. 5 months later, these effects diminished and perceived stress levels had increased. A lack of sustained app usage may have contributed to these outcomes.
So I'm going to explain about paper research 4, which is the effect of mental health app customization on depressive symptoms in college students. A randomized controlled trial. The author is in the box. And this paper research is from 2022 from United States. For this research, application that they use is AHEART apps, which is a CBT-based mobile mental health app. The purpose of this app is to explore how the main app features affect user engagement and mental health. So the target user for the project is college student with depressive symptoms, a PHQ score 8. So method used for the research is meta-analysis. The analysis was conducted, so they recruit a sample representatives of the depressive population. After that, they also recruit the college student by flyer and web-based. And lastly, a total of 94 students from the University of Clemson completed the pre-screening and pre-assessment. So for the design, they use a therapeutic framework, which is using cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. And in this app, they use like customization option, such as you can personalize your avatar, your own avatar, user experience and UX design. They use like a theme like a hot air balloon that's traveling around different places. For development, in this app, they use the app condition, which is one with customization and another one with no customization. This is because they want to compare the result of the student. And in this app, they also featuring login, questionnaires about mental health, and also mood tracking, journaling, and reminders. So for evaluation, they perform an intervention type, which is customization and versus customization control condition. And this is because they want to identify the effect of customization on depressive symptom over time. Correlation analysis was also performed between depressive symptom scores and journal entries. So, lastly, the finding, depressive symptoms do decrease, but customization and personalization features did not lead to a further reduction in depressive symptom. It means the depressive, it do reduce, but it not really give a good impact. Not really a good impact, but it do reduce, but it not really significant. Next, mood tracking and the helpfulness of reminders also did not impact the depressive symptom or adherence.